Watch your eyes.
So, how does it begin?
It's amazing how a seemingly insignificant moment can trigger an entire series of events into motion. Would you say it's meant to be? That there was a purpose? Do things just fall into place because that's simply what they do?
Oh, fantastic. It's good to meet you. It's great, isn't it?
I don't think this is going to work out.
If I had never scouted out that farm, I imagine none of this would have ever happened.
That's really great, man. So what's this movie that you're making about?
Oh, a scientist becomes obsessed with finding a cure for a terminal illness, buries himself into his research after becoming isolated, and upon his return back to civilization, he finds they've already discovered a cure, and his whole life just passed him by.
That's deep. But what about monster movies? You know, like the science fiction creature feature movies they made back in the 60s.
Okay, are you asking me what happened to that particular genre of film, or why I don't write for that style of picture?
No, what I mean is why don't they make those kinds of movies anymore?
Well, Ron, science fiction's become dated. Ran out of good ideas, people lost interest.
Yes, and that's where I'm gonna get them.
Excuse me?
I can bring that back.
Science fiction?
Creature feature. What? See, the movies today are all about special effects on the computers and the GCI crap. I mean, audiences get jaded to that. But if you go back to those low-budget movies where they used suspense and wacky camera angles to draw the audience in and didn't show the monster until the end, that's what it needs to come back.
And you are going to bring that back.
What? Oh, you don't think I can do it?
Oh, I didn't say that. I just think, Ron, that if you want to make movies, you should understand that it's a very ambitious task, and it's probably a little more difficult than you think.
Oh, you patronizing son of a bitch. Oh. You don't think I can do it. I'll prove it to you. Bet me that I can't make a new and improved creature feature science fiction movie that's going to take this town by storm and take off.
I'm not gonna bet you, Ron.
Just shake on it.
You're gonna make a popular science fiction horror movie.
You're goddamn right.
Okay. Okay. All right, it's a bet, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, what exactly are the stipulations to this bet, anyway?
It's human nature to believe that everything has meaning. It wouldn't make sense if things didn't work out. Everything happens for a reason, doesn't it?
Did they know it wasn't going to end well?
Come again?
The people involved, did they suspect beforehand or realize during that the movie was going to be a disaster?
The movie. Well, in the beginning, everyone was excited. But as filming ran its course, people began to clue into the reality of it all.
So why not quit?
Ron Price was an amazing salesman. He always stated that any mistakes that materialized could be fixed after filming was complete. He had a knack for convincing people that he could save it.
Come on. How could you not know?
I don't think it mattered to most. They didn't care whether it was a successful film. They wanted to see their name on the big screen, to be immortalized, to be a part of something to be important.
It's funny, too, because it wasn't even a creature feature, was it?
No. It was about obsession, loneliness. It was about time running out.
Are we talking about the same movie? It was about a person in a ridiculous costume who collected dolls.
Right you are. I suppose I was trying to give old Ron Price the benefit of the doubt. Or maybe I was actually thinking about the story surrounding it.
Coming up tonight on 6 o'clock news. Tensions rise in the Middle East. David Nielsen reports from Jerusalem. Mayor of Lake Ridge, Jim Green, is expected to officially declare his candidacy for Congress later this week.
Hi.
Hi, can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a Mr. James Green.
I'll see if he's available. Mr. Green? Yes, there's a gentleman here to see you. Okay. He'll be with you in a minute.
May I help you?
No. No, sorry.
Oh, no. Mr. Decker only takes parents' questions between 3 and 4 on Tuesday. Yes. Thank you. Bye-bye. Can I help you? Sir? Are you okay?
Is that the same Jim Green that used to work here?
Why, yes, it is.
He used to teach 6th grade science.
That's right. Oh, and he coached the baseball team, too. Of course, that was all before he became mayor.
Do you know where I can find Mr. Green?
What's your favorite drink?
Alcoholic or not?
Either.
cherry cola.
Well, the next time you take a sip of cherry cola, I want you to think about how good it is. It's just one moment. One of the millions and millions of simple, seemingly meaningless moments where we actually enjoy life. We get caught up in all this crap. And we miss it. We miss the best parts. The parts worth waking up for.
Hey, how you doing tonight?
Life is just too short. Why worry, right?
That's absolutely right. That's why we need a couple more drinks.
Do you believe in God?
Sure.
I don't. I believe we are a result of a twisted experiment developed by extraterrestrials.
Okay.
How else do you explain the cruel irony of the penguin? A bird with wings that cannot fly.
It's been nice talking to you.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
How long?
Possibly 2 years, but if it continues to spread as quickly as it has, it could be as little as 2 months.
Backstory isn't important.
Isn't important. Backstory is what legends and myths are founded upon.
I understand that, but time is limited.
What if I phrase it like this? The lead actor inadvertently kills the lead actress. The town's mayor abandons his campaign for Congress and disappears. Rumors spread stemming from a suicide he witnessed. All of this happened in one night. One night. Just so happens it was the fateful night that this movie premiered. But I ask you this, is the abysmal quality of the movie circumstantial? Coincidental? What's the real story?
Mr. Randall, I understand where you're coming from. The instances you speak of are definitely worthy of mention, but the events leading up to them are what I consider backstory. And I will most likely cut it out of the documentary. But if it helps you to get to the heart of the story that I'm trying to tell, then by all means proceed.
There's more to this story than just a bad movie, Kendall.
We'll see. We'll see.
It's you. I'm sorry, I noticed you from afar, and let me tell you, oh, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I'd like to cast you as my lead.
What?
Yes, in this movie that I'm making.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. Lucifer Sicaro. I'm surprised you haven't heard. All of Lakeridge knows. I'm Ron Price. I'm the producer of the film. And the last piece of the puzzle is to cast Delia, the lead. And you have that look.
But I'm not an actress.
That's okay. It doesn't require acting. All you have to do is have that look. And just pretend you're scared a couple of times. I mean, it's simple. It's a horror movie. Okay, as attractive as you are, this is not just some ploy to get you in the sack. I am a happily married man.
I'll have to think about it.
Okay. Good enough. We start shooting on Wednesday. Call me for more details.
But I haven't committed to anything.
Oh, I know. But you will. The part pays $5,000.
Wait. Make it 6, and you've got a deal.
We'll be in touch.
you.
Yeah. So what was that all about?
Oh, I'm going to be a movie star.
What?
Yep. That was Ron Price, and he wants me to be the lead actress in his horror film.
And you accepted?
Absolutely. I'm going to Hollywood to be a star.
So you turned him down?
No, I'm actually going to do it.
I didn't know you could act.
I can't, but how often do you get a chance to be the lead in a movie?
Yeah, but this?
Are you kidding? The whole town's involved, even the mayor.
Do you know who Ron Price is?
No.
He's a fertilizer salesman on the west side. The man's profession is selling manure. So you can imagine what kind of movie we can expect from this. The man sells shit.
He offered me $6,000.
$6,000?
Think he's good for shit? I mean, good for it.
So have you read the script?
No, I guess it's kind of important.
It's probably a pile of shit.
And this is Angela Lynch. You can hang out with her. She's co-star for it.
Ron, this doesn't make any sense.
No, it's fine, dude. Trust me. You're gonna be a big star, buddy. Big star.
You're new to the biz, huh?
Yeah. I'm sort of feeling out of my element.
Well, in this picture, you needn't worry.
Why is that?
We have incompetent imbeciles in charge. These guys couldn't make a home movie, let alone a feature-length film.
Why are you working on it then?
I don't know. I've never made a movie before. I've done lots of local theater and plays in high school and college, but never a movie. Opportunity knocks.
Even for this, which seems somewhat like a disaster.
Why not? Any experience is good experience, right? I know it sounds silly, but every little girl wants to be a movie star, and some little girls never grow up. I want to see my name in the credits on the big screen.
I was thinking the same thing. Thanks.
Do you know where we are?
I think we are lost.
We can't be lost.
I think we are.
I don't get lost.
But I think we are lost.
I guess that's a cut.
Okay, hang on a second, lady.
I can't believe I'm saying this.
A kindergartner could write better dialogue than this two-bit garbage.
So quit. Walk off the set right now.
Oh, don't tempt me. You say that again and I will walk off.
It seems like such a waste of time for you.
I realize that now, but I said I was going to do this job and I'm sticking to it, whether that's a mistake or not.
Ron was so convincing and excited and ambitious. I suppose it's foolish to think that a man who sells manure for a living could pull something like this off.
But you're gonna keep on acting though, right?
Yes. An experience like this inspires you. If you know you can do better, then why settle? What about you?
Oh no, this is a one-time deal.
Why?
Getting up the nerve to do it in the first place was good enough for me. Besides, I think it's uplifting to leave something behind for people to remember you by. Even if it is this slop.
I don't know about you, sweetie, but if I was going to pick one film to immortalize me, it wouldn't be this one.
Okay, we're back in business, ladies.
Did you know that it's the worst ever?
Is there an official ranking?
Movie Source. It's a database of all kinds of information about movies. Academy Awards, cast listings, technical specs. It's quite a respectable stockpile of information. It has a section that ranks the best movies ever. Millions of people vote, so a film truly has to be one of the best to crack the top 100.
I imagine Movie Source contains a top 100 worst films list.
That's where Cicero is ranked #1.
Don't the rankings fluctuate?
Well, sure, there's a new #2 every week. But Cicero has been the #1 worst since it came back from the dead 9 years ago.
9 years?
There was this little theater in New York used to show bad movies every Saturday at midnight. It became quite popular. People would actually pay to come in and heckle the movies. One night, they showed Lucifer Cicero, and folks were stunned silent. No one could believe how bad it was. The theater got requests from far and wide from people wanting to see it. Before you know it, they're showing it every week. The place was a zoo.
So that's why you're doing the documentary?
It's fascinating. The cult status, the ranking of worst ever. I had to know, how does the worst movie ever made get made?
Does Movie Source mention the bet I made with Price?
It does.
Who else have you talked to?
Not many. I did interview Ron's daughter on the phone.
You couldn't get a hold of Ron himself?
He died 10 years ago. It's a shame, too. He never got to see his movie become a hit. Either everyone else is dead or I couldn't find them.
You found me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, it's official. As of today, I'm running for Congress. I want to thank you all so much for being here today and supporting me throughout all the years. It's been an incredible journey, from being a 6th grade science teacher to a Little League coach to mayor of this great town. As you all know, I'm a family man. And families are important to me, and that's the primary reason for running for Congress. I want to be able to help the families right here in Lake Ridge. Now, I'd like to do something today that's a little bit unorthodox with politicians. What I'd like to do is not have this be about me today. I want to turn this into a special day for you. There's a major motion picture that's being shot right here in Lake Ridge, and it's being shot thanks to one of our own, Ron L. Bryce, owner of RLP Fertilizer. He's going to be producing, shooting, casting right here. This movie will be great for our community, and I hope you support it. The last thing, I want to thank you all so much again. Certainly, I've got to thank my beautiful wife, Rachel, for all of her help and support, and my great kids. Thank you all so much. Hopefully, I'll see you in Washington, D.C. Thank you.
You got show and tell or something?
No, actually, I have a science project due tomorrow. How much? Think this will cover it?
Sure.
Thanks for your help.
Whoa, what are you doing here?
Excuse me?
Stan?
No, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Um, 2868. Ian Gilliam. Duh. You're Stan's little brother. It's Alicia. Alicia Walker. I used to date your brother.
Oh, right.
Oh, God. Ooh, I thought you were him when I first saw you.
No.
I used to babysit you.
Yeah.
We would play hide and seek, and Stan and I would go out in the shed, and we would make out forever. You would get so pissed.
Oh, really?
How's your brother?
I wouldn't know, really.
You don't talk to him?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm sorry I was such a, back then.
Oh, come on. No, it's no big deal. It's in the past. Oh, here. There.
Oh.
Sorry.
You see that place over there? Across the street.
Yeah.
They have dollar drafts on Thursdays. So, you should go.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, cool.
Oh, because, I was gonna go. I was gonna be there. So that would be cool.
Sure, cool.
Bear with me for just a moment.
That thing still work over there?
I don't know. Haven't turned it on in years. Used it to write screenplays. Come to think of it, haven't written anything in years.
Ian Gilliam, is it?
Yes?
He wasn't involved in the movie.
No, but he was instrumental in the events that befell the evening of the movie's premiere.
Tell me about the title character, Lucifer.
The gentleman who played him?
Those who have seen the movie usually mention him. His performance was awful, but there was something about him, some strange charisma.
Interesting. You've suddenly become inquisitive of the actors involved.
Mr. Randall, I've always been interested in anyone actually involved with the movie. For instance, let's not forget about the prominent reform lobbyist and charity promoter who also happens to be a Golden Globe-winning sitcom star. This, of course, is Angela Lynch, who, coincidentally enough, got her start from this mess. Just an added tidbit for an otherwise great story.
Yes, but her biography would be.
Backstory.
Let's see. Lucifer. Percy Groot. I'm sure I'll mention his drug addiction and his strained relationship with his father, but I'll do my best to stick to his involvement with the movie. From what I understand, he was a very talented individual. Disturbed, but talented. Perhaps his talent didn't translate well on screen.
I'm only a spoke in the wheel. Pay no attention to me. I'm a puzzle piece. Pay no attention. A domino. A curio in a crazed cluster. Pay no attention. This is a world of feces, and I am a repugnant turd. There's a bigger picture here. An unabridged epic. A sated saga. A copious chronicle. I am, of course, merely a chapter marker. I'm part of a system that churns on and on and on and on. And then I die.
What the fuck are you talking about?
This is where my story begins.
Mommy, look at that man!
There's nothing for you here. Nothing at all. You cannot dictate the rummage of my existence. Tantric utopia will rule in a society mesmerized by an apocalyptic battle between green hornets and myopic mantises. Oh, colossal noodle, how you slay me.
I'd like you to be in my movie.
Ha! I am Percy Groot. Nothing to you but to me. Percy Groot! Ha!
Okay, but seriously, I want you to be in this movie that I'm making.
I'm in the middle of a performance, ass. You should interrupt someone, you know.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to stop. What was that you were doing there?
There's improvisation, but in a structure I created modeled after a nonsense poem.
A nonsense poem?
I'm taking these creative writing classes at the community college. That was one of the assignments they gave us. It's one of my favorites.
Listen, I am dead serious about this movie. I have you pegged for the title role. You've got that intensity and then just that willingness to do anything which is required for the part. Now, you'll have to wear this heavy costume and work long hours, and I can't pay you a dime, but there's free food in it for you.
Okay.
Do you have your lines already memorized? Is that yes?
Yes.
Wow. And you have way more lines than me, too. I feel like such an idiot. So, what's your story? Why are you involved in this?
It's good to be a part of something. It makes me feel important.
These are souls. I have to take yours, but I don't want to! Ah! Ah!
Yeah, cut it. Cut it? We can get rid of that, right?
Why ask me? I'm not the sound guy. Lenny, how's the sound?
Shouldn't you have a headset on?
That mic hasn't been on the whole time? You're telling me the mic hasn't been on the whole time?
We don't have any audio because the mic hasn't been on the whole time.
It's all right. Okay, it's not a problem. We can fix it later in editing.
What?
Yeah, like in those Godzilla movies. We'll just dub it, redub it.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, I'm serious. I know a guy in Braemont. He's a genius with sound effects. Trust me, he can make this work. Just keep rolling. All right, folks, you got to stay with me. Nice shirt, Lenny. Good call. Let's go again.
You used to scout locations for your screenplays. Ron Price's Farm was a possibility for the last one you wrote. A screenplay that garnered you an Academy Award nomination. Shortly thereafter, you disappeared. Is there any connection to the failure of Ron's movie, your film's success, and any of that influencing your abandonment of Hollywood?
My retreat from Hollywood had nothing to do with Ron's movie. Once Ron started production, I think he saw how difficult the task was. And to avoid more humiliation, he avoided me. Not that I was going to rub more egg on his face. The Academy Award nomination was frustrating. I felt the studio defaced me by changing the film around. The story was a tragedy, but the studio put some wild spin on it to make it more appealing to audiences. They didn't stay true to what I'd written, and it was insulting. I took it personally, which you can never do in Hollywood. So, I left.
What was it that was so important?
The story was about a man longing for accomplishment. It was based on my own feelings and needs at the time. When the story was manipulated, I felt manipulated. The entire point of it all was lost.
What was that?
Not everything is what it appears on the surface. People hide deep, dark secrets. 1 and 1 does not necessarily make 2. Put them side by side and it becomes 11.
Hey, you.
Hey.
You walked right by me. I'm sitting over there.
Okay.
You want to join us?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, guys. This is Ian.
Just tell her, April, for me. And listen, I want you to go visit Dad. I don't expect you to understand. Just please do it.
I'll be right back. Hey, so what's this all about?
Those are the cast and crew for the movie.
What movie?
Lucifer Cicero.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw some posters for that around town. So what, are you a part of it or something?
I'm in it. Acting.
What kind of movie is it?
Horror.
So what, are you like, a monster or something?
The Devil's Son.
So why aren't you over there with them?
Listen, I'm not much for talking. I just want to sit here with my doodles.
Okay, that's cool. So you hold him?
What?
Crank, speed, glass, meth. You holding or what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, man. I saw you in the bathroom. The looks, the washing your hands, scratching. I could tell. Look, dude, I'm not a cop. I'm just from out of town and I need a score. Can you hook me up or what?
I need to go to my car.
How long?
2 minutes.
Good. See you then.
Yeah. Hold that thought. Hello? D.E. Randall. Oh, yeah. No, it's going good. It's going. It's on schedule, just as I had planned it to be, except for all the bad stuff. What?
Where have you been? Come on over and meet my brother Alex. We're all doing shots.
I have to actually take off. I have to go take care of something.
Okay, I gotta go. Okay. All right. Bye.
Money again. Oh, I know it. Hello. Whenever there's a pretty woman around, this is my letter. Well, I'll give you a break. See that Miss Mitchell gets a car to take her home. Always reading my mind, aren't you?
Thank you very much for everything.
I hate you.
Shelley?
I don't think the crab cakes agreed with me. I never order seafood on a Monday. I always get it on a Friday when it comes in fresh. You should know that. You work in a restaurant.
So you turned off the TV?
What's your brain?
There's some antacid in the medicine cabinet.
take a break, okay?
You want something to drink?
So why did you do it? Go out to the mountains, become a recluse.
Recluse? First time I've heard someone say it out loud like that. Recluse. Makes me sound crazy.
I didn't mean it like that.
I know. Tiredness. I got tired of life. Felt like I was running out of time. Ticking and ticking and ticking away. So, went to a place where time doesn't exist. Bottom line is that I was a young screenwriter that found success too fast to appreciate how hard it is to achieve. Too stubborn to listen to reason and too damn proud to let someone convince me otherwise. I couldn't bear letting people take my art and destroy it. There's an evil in that line of work. Anyway, I'm happy here, that's all.
Well, if you're better off without people, and you're happy, then why did you allow us to come up here?
Because you have a story to tell. Just like I had stories to tell. You get in touch with me and tell me people know about this movie 30 years later. I suppose mere curiosity took over and I had to know how it got discovered. Or maybe because it was nice to be asked questions again. Like I had something important to say. To feel important. That's a good feeling.
I don't want it to be news. I don't want to draw attention to it. And I realize that. It's just some kid trying to scare me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I will. All right. Thanks.
Was that one of your cop friends? What's he gonna do? Bury this? Suppose it doesn't matter that some complete psycho broke into our home and changed our living room to junior high?
Hey, look.
What in our living room, Jim?
Rachel, look. I know.
And this?
What are you doing with that?
Who are these kids?
What are you? You're sneaking around and going through my
What's
personal
in
things
our
now?
living room, Jim?
Is that what our marriage has come down to?
Somebody put it in my underwear drawer. With this note.
Listen, I know it's been a long day, but we've held it together. We're gonna fix all of it in post. It's gonna be genius. See you at the premiere.
thought you'd be happy this is finally over. I know I am.
It's sad to see things end.
But there's always the premiere. You should be really proud of yourself, Shelley. You did great. Not everybody gets to make a feature film.
You know what's funny? I never got along with my mom, except for when I was little. And we used to always watch movies together. We would get on the couch, get under blankets, and eat loads of popcorn. And our favorite was about a pirate and a princess and this old man who was telling their stories. And I remember one time, my mom, she pointed at the screen and said, "Maybe that'll be you one day." And I know she meant the actress, but it made me feel like a princess when she said it. And I kind of hoped that she would see this and smile and remember those times the way I do.
She's not going to the premiere?
No, she can't make it. But I wanted to leave this behind for her. I didn't realize that until I started shooting.
Shelley, that's the second time you said you wanted to leave something behind. Is everything okay?
I just wish I could do something more. Something meaningful. We're here such a short time in this world that it would be nice to think that what happens has a purpose. It's not just all random. I'd like to think that I mattered.
Well, everything happens for a reason, doesn't it?
Oh, it's my ride.
Hey, you. What are you doing?
Hi, nothing, just... What are you doing?
Just at the bar getting a drink. So you gonna go to the big movie premiere tomorrow night?
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't think so. I was just taking a walk and I stopped, but...
Oh, do you mind if I go with you?
For a walk? I mean, sure, if you want. I'm just walking, so it's...
Okay.
All right.
Shallow waves, empty hearts of yesterdays, and if only you could read.
What would you do if you were going to die tomorrow?
If I were gonna die tomorrow?
Yeah. What would you do?
I'd kiss you.
Shut up.
No, I'm serious.
I can't.
Why not?
You'll understand someday.
So, why here? Why, of all places, come back here?
Everyone's got a sob story. Right? What if something went wrong in your life, causing more wrongs than more? Or what if you could just make it right?
How?
Closure?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I just can't get close.
It's okay.
Ever.
Why did you go?
I'm sorry.
Why did you leave? Why did you take every thought left in me? Girl, why did you say? Why did you wait so many years to come back in my life? Girl, isn't it time? Given the chance.
Working as a school teacher, I was making less than $30,000 a year. We saved and we saved and we saved, and we purchased a house that we fell in love with. And you know, sometimes people will ask, well, why don't you move into a larger home? That's just not us. You know, our children have spent every Christmas of their lives in this home, and that's where we're planning on staying.
So, Jim, let's move into some of the bigger issues that you're going to be facing as a member of Congress. You're very public about the fact that you are against the death penalty. If I can play devil's advocate for a moment, with prison overcrowding and families of victims screaming for swift justice, can you explain your position?
Well, Barbara, in society today, I believe we've become more civilized than resorting to an eye for an eye, which is what the death penalty really comes down to with murder cases. So the question is, what is the proper punishment? Well, to die is easy. It's quick and relatively painless compared to a life in prison. Serving a life sentence is quite a large sum of time to reflect on the crime you've committed.
If I may, Jim, what you're saying is that being allowed to live, but in very unsavory conditions, is a more effective punishment than death.
I always wondered about you, you sick son of a...
Savory, but yes, that is what I'm saying. And I would also...
Do you think I'd ever come back? Or would I be a good little boy and forget it?
It's going to keeping prisoners alive.
And now you're a leader. You've got this whole town eating out of the palm of your hands. And you don't deserve it.
So if we want the death penalty based on numbers and finances, prison is much more economical. Which is a major part of my campaign. I believe it's a much harsher punishment to keep somebody locked up for the rest of their lives.
And that's why I'm here.
Barbara Kelly. We'll be back with more of our interview with congressional candidate Jim Green after these messages.
That's why I'm here, Mr. Green. Do you believe in karma, Jim? Do you? I do. You've had a good life, and that's not fair. And it's pathetic of me to blame everything that's gone wrong in my life on something that happened 17 years ago. But guess what? I believe karma works, but sometimes It just needs a little push. I am fucking Connor, Jim!
Tell me about the evening of the premiere.
You don't find obsession, controversy, and heartbreak interesting?
Don't get me wrong, it's fascinating. Great material. I'm a little antsy to get to the premiere.
Am I to understand you're not going to use any of this?
Oh, sure, I'm using plenty. I don't know about the semi-love stories, the childhood trauma, the terminal illnesses, or the intermingling storylines, but the hijinks on the set of Cicero makes for great comedy.
Okay. Here we go.
Percy. What's going on, man? You excited? Okay, I'll see you inside.
Well, they said we couldn't do it. They said we would not complete this movie. They said, Ron Price, stick to what you know best. And I said, bullshit. And they said, exactly. And I said, I don't know what you mean. The point is, we finished this movie. And because we stuck together, we created something that we all can be very proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, Lucifer Cicero.
Sweetie, 2 states down, 1 more to go. Yay, Mom. I can't wait to see Grandma Gladys. It's been so long. You miss Grandma Gladys, don't you? Yes, I do. Well, we should be there soon.
What are you doing? Ian. What are you doing stalking my house?
Stop! You know why. You remember what you did to me.
What are you talking about? What I did to you? Ian, I treated you
I
like
was 11 years old, Jim! I was 11! I'm not supposed to know about this! I'm not supposed to have experiences!
Ian. Come to Ian, please. Come on, let's just sit and talk. It's gonna be all right. Ian, come on. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
What are you kids doing out here this late? You shouldn't be out here this late. Lucifer, he's a bad man. Lucifer, he's what's scared of you. He's so mean. I hate Lucifer.
I saw you at that campaign rally. I was there. I saw you with that little kid.
Yeah?
You ruffled his hair. That's me!
Back to the cow's kicks!
Ian.
What?
What was that?
Hey, Rick, buddy, man, it's all right, you know.
It's not all right. You know what that is? It's embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing. I look like a fucking asshole.
I gotta...
Where are you going? You have to tell me what happened, Ron. You told me agents and directors and all the Hollywood fat cats would be banging down my door. The little movie that could, you said. What happened?
That little kid hasn't lost his innocence. That little kid hasn't had everything taken from him. Do you remember what that's like, Jim? Jim, do you remember what that's like? Answer me!
Man, I don't know.
Do you know what it's like to have your innocence ripped from you? Do you? Do you, Jim?
Yeah.
Jim, shut up! Shut up!
Look, Rick, I don't know what to tell you.
You don't know. You fucked up. That's what happened.
I guess.
Whoa, Rick, man, what's going on, dude?
You're gonna remember me.
Shelly, are you all right?
Yeah, it's okay. It's just a nosebleed. I'm fine.
Hello? Hey.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. It'll pass.
What's going on?
Get over.
I saw you talking to that lady. Do you remember what you said? Tell me what you said. You said what? You said death was easy. You said death was easy. You said that a life in prison is more just so that someone can think about what they've done. Did you say that? Did you say that?
Yeah, I said that. Ian, please. Okay. Ian.
Get out. Get the fuck down, Mr. Green. Get out!
Ian!
Shut up and listen to me. You are gonna remember me. I'm gonna haunt you for the rest of your life. This is your life sentence.
You saw it, but you don't understand. It wasn't supposed to happen like this. I never touched that. It only happened once. I slipped only once, but I never did it again. I swear to Jesus Christ, I never did it again. I never did it again. I never did it again.
I'm gonna go get you some help.
Don't. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Look me in the eye and tell me once again that it wasn't all a lie. It's alright. So we can just pretend you know that all I want is to believe you, but I know it's not the truth. I gotta leave you. What would be left of me? I'm not some fool who can just turn the other cheek. It's too late. So bye, baby, bye. That's all I have to say. It's too bye, baby, bye. That's all I have to say. It's too bye, baby, bye. That's all I have to say. It's too bye, baby, bye.
I know there's been a lot going on the past couple days, and I thought I'd take a couple minutes and try to answer some questions.
Mr. Mayor, does your withdrawal from your campaign for Congress have anything to do with the events that transpired at the local movie premiere?
No, there's no...
What, was it part of a drug immunity deal?
No, absolutely not.
Mayor Green, why were you so instrumental in getting Percy Groot out of his
Mayor Green,
manslaughter
what
charge?
did Mr. Groot see that night, and why are you buying his silence? I'm not buying anybody's...
Gilliam killed himself, and you were witness.
Mr. Mayor, is it true someone broke into your house 3 days before the film premiere?
Rumors are coming out
Was that person Ian Gilliam?
Mayor Green, are you a pedophile? Who is Ian Gilliam?
Who is Ian Gilliam? Who is Ian Gilliam?
No!
This is for you, Shelby.
And that's the end?
Of the interesting elements, anyway.
I have to ask, what did you win in the wager with Ron?
Win?
You stated earlier that the bet was that he couldn't make a popular horror movie.
Yes.
And you won the bet.
No, on the contrary. Why are you here today? Cult phenomenon. #1 worst movie. You yourself even called it a hit. Sitting here asking me questions about the movie is proof that it was actually me that lost the bet.
Excuse me. Hello?
After you made the bet with Price, you never went back to Lakeridge.
Correct.
So, how do you know about all this? You weren't even there to witness any of it. How much of it is even true?
It's my understanding that you two came down to hear my story, to hear me explain the events surrounding the worst movie ever made.
The backstory.
Yes. This is where my story begins.
Every single time I feel this way, my mind goes blank now. I can't think of what to say. All by myself. Now I can't sleep without you. I need to have you.
Okay, listen, I totally agree that Lucifer's this didn't come out the way we intended it. I couldn't even get the fucking title right. But if you stay with me here, I'm gonna go all balls to the wall Hollywood, pull out all the stops. We're gonna shoot this next one on 38mm. We're gonna have crane steadies, jibs, jibbers, whatever, just all that kind of stuff. Picture it. Kung Fu ninja vampires versus homosexual werewolf clowns.
Tuned out your reason as it made a prey of your thoughts, but you won't believe them as they're being broken apart. It's my dad, my nature, so I cut the wire to myself. I've just been disabled.